Hi guys. Well, I just got back from Gun World of South Florida in Deerfield Beach, and had to try out my PAP M92 for the first time. I didn't make any modifications to it for the first shoot, and I'm going to modify, and I'll talk about some of that later. Let me talk about going to Gun World, shooting for the first time at that range. First of all, it's a very nice range. There's no disputing that whatsoever. A couple things I didn't really know about. I've seen a lot of people review it. Kevin from Tac Daddy has highly recommended it and said a lot of good things about it. And, you know, it deserves it. It's a nice place. What I would call a new range with great ventilation and all sorts of good things. It's a great place. But there are a couple things I didn't really know about before going there. First thing is, I don't know if it's because it was my first time being there or not being a member or whatever, but you have to leave a credit card where they do just an image of it. And if you damage their range, they'll charge it to your card. Now, of course, I shot 3 weapons and of course didn't damage anything. What I did like about the range was that I was able to shoot 3 different calibers: handgun, rifle, and rifle pistol ammunition. In other words, my PAP, my AR, and my Beretta. So that was convenient. When I got there, it was around noon, and you know, they make you sign, see your driver's license, credit card, and they want to check over your ammunition. They don't allow you to shoot any steel ammo. In other words, hollow points or anything like that. No steel ammo, which is why I have this fancy bag here, because I had purchased, let me show you what's in here. I had purchased a great deal online for some Tiger ammo, and this steel ammo here, they will not allow you to shoot. I think it's because of this, not because of this. So they sold me some 20 rounds of lead ammo. So I had to empty out one of my mags, which I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's the spring, or maybe it's just the deal. You're supposed to load them and then shoot them, but I found it very difficult to remove. Maybe it's because I have 30 in there and whatever, but it was very difficult to unload a mag there at the counter, which was also a pain in the neck, if you ask me. Cost me like, I don't know, just over 20 bucks to shoot there for almost an hour and a half. I got nothing but good things to say, except for my ignorance, I didn't know that I couldn't shoot a particular type of ammo. My main reason I wanted to try this baby out and see how it worked, and it worked great. I did increments of 5, load 5 rounds into the mag and shoot it. And at first, because the ammo that they gave me, it was 76.2 by 39, but it was short balled lead, and I guess the first round I tried to load, it failed to go up the ramp properly, but I think that was me. So I gave it a good rack back and let her fly. And it loaded fine and repeated after that, so I didn't have any issues. So one of the funny stories I was going to tell was, you know, unfortunately I wasn't able to use the ammo that I brought. This 7.62 by 39 stuff, the Tiger ammo, they wouldn't allow me to shoot it at Gun World. So I bought a 20 round box from them, Fiachi I think it was, lead tipped. I think it's a penetration issue. So I'm loading up my empty mag, and I did 5 rounds in a shot. You know, I didn't want to just blow 20, bam, 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 and done. So the guy next to me shooting, I think, a 9mm or whatever. There's only 3 of us in the area at the time. And I loaded up and blasted away. Now this thing shoots probably, I'm just guessing, you know, because I couldn't necessarily see it holding the gun and shooting, but later on, first let me get to the point. I shot the first 5 rounds, and the guy from the other side of the glass, I looked over and I saw he was staring at me with his mouth wide open, you know, doing this. So I put the gun down, and he goes, "Boy, I hope that's not your go-to gun." And I said, "Well, I guess it could be a go-to gun given the situation, but yeah, it's not." But yeah, it's pretty neat, pretty fun. And shot another 5, same type of thing. Noticed the guy looking at me again, and I noticed that when I was shooting, he would stop shooting. So I guess, you know, be aware of your surroundings. So I shot the next 5, so I'm at 15. And then as I was loading the magazine, I asked, I don't know why, but I just felt kind of nice, and I asked the guy, I said, you know, "Hey, would you like to shoot a few rounds?" And he's like, "Sure, sure." And I thought he would have some idea of how to operate the weapon. He had no idea. He didn't know how to put the magazine in. He didn't know where the safety was. He didn't know how to operate the safety. He was actually, with the safety up, trying to rack the slide to load a round, which, as you know, doesn't work. He's trying to shoot with on safety. He didn't know about just safety up, safety down type of thing. But yeah, I stood behind him when he shot, and this is when I saw the flash. The flash out of this thing on the 5 rounds he shot had to go 4 feet. Had to go 4 feet from the gun on every shot. It was like a flamethrower. It was pretty awesome. But yeah, so I imagine that's what he was looking at when he was standing next to me on the other lane. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. But had a great time at Gun World, South Florida. I wish I was able to shoot the ammo that I brought, but that wasn't the case. So whatever. So yeah, if you're in the area, go check it out. The address is 1700 South Power Line, Unit A and B, Deerfield Beach, Florida. Yeah, go check them out. A lot of cool stuff there, a lot of guns. Yeah, highly recommend it.